one in the movies, acting, doing his thing. Wutang Saga, American Saga. This one right here, killing that. Big three, this is what it's all about, man. We're gonna tap into them real quick, man, and really get a quick story on how they became who they are and why they're doing what they're doing. Real talk, y'all. What's going on, y'all? That's what's up. Everybody that I've been dealing with this whole weekend, I'm like, yo, what up, y'all? I definitely wanna, tap into, I'm gonna do it one at a time. Yeah, sure. Number one, let's go with you, right? You doing the Wutang Saga. You did that. You murdered it. You killed it. You destroyed it. You made the numbers go up. Like, why Wu-Tang?
I'm from Staten Island, New York. I'm from Staten Island, New York, born and raised. So that's family. That's like embedded in me. So I had to jump on that project and show like the essence of who we really are. Because some people, when they hear Staten Island, they got a whole other different type of whatever to them. But as far as Wu-Tang, they're a hip-hop pioneer. So to be able to play GZA, the genius, the one of the backbone, it's an honor.
Shout out to Jimmy Kane.
Shout out to GZA.
And also, look at this. Like, how were you able to, like, obviously you had to try out for the role. And like, once you were trying out for the role, like, did it put you like in a zone to where you had to really like understand that character? Because him being who he is from a rapper, on and off the stage, and being, a well-rounded person, how was you able to, invite that into your world to really get into his character?
Well, a lot of my people that I be around, my father and his friends, they all 5%ers, and they all speak to supreme mathematics. So just studying that and just learning the lessons and speaking to people on the street, and then speaking to GZA, even we go on whether I went on tour with him and performed with him on stage, or whether we sat down and had lunch, I just soaked him in and his essence and his mannerisms. I really paid attention to every little thing he did. And I used to lock myself in the rooms. My mom wouldn't let me come out. I'd just be singing his songs, just practicing, just trying to, really dig into who he is. So that's what I had to do. Yeah.
Man, well, I will say, you definitely did your thing with that. You locked in, because watching you, it was like you were GZA. Like, all jokes aside, it was like, wow. And I can't even tell you how many times I watched it. I'm like, yo, I can't wait for the next season. When's the next season coming out? So it's like, for you and all the others guys to really zone in and really make it work. That's the part that's crazy. And you guys did it on a successful level. I
feel like it correlates into the world today, because it shows a message like, if we work together, there's no telling how powerful we can be. So that was awesome. Yeah, it was a great show, if you ask me. Not just because of the music or whatever like that, but the message. Yeah.
So, like, what would you say, like what do you have coming up next that you would like to share as far as your acting? Or
we on strike right now, so
oh, that's right. Yo, I apologize. That's right. Yeah. I can talk about it. Yo, you can talk about it. Yo, come on, Snack. Y'all gotta get y'all stuff together, Stag. Like, for real, man. What's going on? Like, come on, man. Yeah, I can say it. How about that? At the Big Three. We're gonna get. I said it for him. Now, just real talk, man. Come on, man. Like, come on, man, y'all. But moving forward, the protest is real. But going back to you, now it's on the level of saying, while you guys are dealing with the strike and everything. What are you doing, like, on side of that, to help you to continue to stay focused and not get drained with that energy?
Meditation, working out for my next. I do have other roles coming up that's after the strike, but I have a 501c3 called Steps, striving to empower people. So I'm really
nonprofit.
Yeah, it's a nonprofit. So I'm really like just doing community outreach work. I have a podcast, and I'm about to drop some episodes called the CAS, Creative Artist Support Team. It's like a support group for artists, because a lot of us, like myself, like what happens when the strike does come, when you're not working, when the lights is not so bright. You still got to go back with yourself, and like that's a mental health thing between artists and all forms of art. So I try to like bring artists together and speak about it, because you never know what one of us is going through. So
that's very true, man. That's a good thing that you touch bases on that. And honestly, man, this man is a serious 100%, 2023%. This man is with it. All jokes aside, man, keep peeping his work. Keep watching it. Whoever out there hasn't seen American Saga, I mean, so many people saw it, but watch this man. He is legit, you know. And now taking a turn to you, the big three, you know, like the big three, like, you know, as it was asked to you before, you know, rappers want to be, you know what I'm saying? And like, how is it for you, you know, being able to know that, okay, basketball is what I want to do. However, to keep my mind, you know, focused, rejuvenated, you know, like how were you able to tap into watching movies and doing things like that to keep you going?
I mean, it just depends. I think as we grow in life, we develop new interests, we find new things that make us feel better, make us grow. So along the way, I just pick up things, you know.
Acting. He's an actor too. Yeah. He's in shows too.
So my God.
Wait a minute, so you appeared in certain things too?
I just do. It was just like some double work, you feel me? I don't really.
Hey, it's still work, man.
In front of the camera like this guy, man.
He's on camera. He's on Showtime Lakers Dynasty. He's being modest.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy that he's actually here though, because he's one of the ones that got me back on reading. Like he introduced me to this book by George Mumford, The Mindful Athlete. It actually changed my whole aspect of basketball at the same time. But it was a book I picked up. I read it the first time and I loved it. And from then, I started a book list, and I'm just going out throughout the year trying to knock out as many books as I can. But
that's a blessing.
It's mentally helped me grow, like in a way that I would never even imagine, actually. So little things like that, you know, you pick up along the way as you grow. But it's dope.
Now that's a good thing you said that now, right? It's like, okay, so now with you having, you know, your feet wet with the acting, you got the acting bug. Now let's jump into it's the truth though. Yeah, you already know once basketball's over, now you're going right into that. That's dope, man. That's dope. So now you're doing your thing, right? You are on the basketball court. Like, what energizes you? Like, now you're getting ready to be obviously in the big 3-game competition. You got to play. You guys got the playoffs coming up. You're doing, like, what helps you to get into that realm?
It's tough. I'm not gonna cap. It's very tough to continue to do this. I'm actually going into my 11th year now professionally overseas, so it's always something different that has to drive me a little bit more, you know, especially going to play over there and doing that long haul. It's tough on my mental, physical, all of that. But I mean, it's pretty much taking every win you can get every day, being grateful for everything that you have every day. One thing I read, I forgot which book it's from, but it's kind of like wake up and acknowledge what you're grateful for. You feel me? It doesn't have to be a prayer per se. You can just wake up and kind of just put out in the air, like, I'm grateful for waking up today. I'm grateful for having this home. I'm grateful for both legs working type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, little things, just appreciate what you're here for and the message you're bringing out. But even with that being said, I got a daughter on the way, so that's
congratulations, man. Yeah, man.
It's a brand new push that kind of gave me like a crazy little boost. She's not here yet, but I feel it already. So it's different things like that grows with me.
Well, as a dad myself, you know, my daughter now is 22 years old, but, you know, and she's my only child. So one thing, if there's any advice I can give you, honestly, when they get here, every emotion you're feeling right now when they're not here, it's building up. Because once they come out, tears all day. You're getting every, well, I don't want to say it on camera, but you're getting every form of protection you can. And you're keeping all the dudes away, you know?
I've already been ready for that.
Man, you know, it's an honor, man, to hear that, because, again, you know, us as fathers, you know, it's young fathers as well, don't get their flowers, you know what I'm saying? And I'd want to give you your flowers, man.
Appreciate that, for sure.
Definitely. And so now my thing is, you know, obviously you guys hang out a lot, right?
Well, actually, no, but we talk talk like all the time. So
well, you know what? If you really want to say, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, he's one of the only ones. Him and Devin E. Banks, who are actually playing as well, is one of the only few players that I really keep contact with. We've been knowing each other since 14. Me and Dev. We've been knowing him. I've been knowing him since 2009. Since JUCO, we went to JUCO together, played basketball, and we just stayed connected. And you need friendships like that, you know. That don't want to just go out and party and girls with that. We talk real life stuff. Like, I mean, if he's feeling down or I'm feeling down, even if we don't talk for weeks, I can still call you, yo, Dave, man. I mean, it's always that connection. So I'm grateful, and I'm proud of him. I done seen his journey coming up, like from JUCO. Like they count you out when you in JUCO. He kept his blinders on like this. The rest of us in JUCO, like slacking a little his shit with like this, like all right, whatever. I'm going. I know where I'm going. And he went to the league, and it showed everybody. I was like, wow, you did it. You know what I mean? And it wasn't easy at all. He missed a few meals, walk a few places, workouts, busting it. So for him to be here sitting right now, I'm super proud of this guy. And he got a family baby on the way. I'm proud of you, man. Give me doing that on here.
Man, that's dope, man, because, you know, again, to be able to have someone, especially your right-hand man, like, just giving you your flowers, man. Come on, both of you guys, yeah. Come on, have you ever just sat there, right? Have you ever just, while you're being interviewed or you got something, you just turn around and you just look at the blessing like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, like you just said a few minutes ago, it's the little things. You know what I mean? So congratulations, man. Congratulations. Definitely. You know, when unfortunately, you know, I'm gonna leave that part alone. But, you know, just being able to really help Cube and being able to continue to assist him, especially with, you know, I can speak on it, but the NBA trying to, you know, block him in certain ways and things. And, you know, to me, that's crazy. But however, you see the loyalty not only just with the insiders, but also these overpacked stands, you know, and maybe that's going to wake the NBA up and say, you know what, we got to give him his justice due. You know, how do you feel about that?
I think for sure. I think Cube is doing something completely different. He's stepping outside of the box, and a lot of people don't like when people step outside the box. So I think that's what it is. And if anybody's going to push the paper, it's going to be Cube. So I think it's amazing what he's doing, and I'm just glad that I could be a part. I'm grateful I could be a part of it, and yeah, it's amazing. I hope I can play in this thing until I'm 45. Right. So,
it can happen. It can happen. Like you said, keeping faith.
For sure.
Keeping in shape too.
Yeah, that's the main part.
Definitely. Well, man, you know, I definitely want to give you guys your flowers. You know, you guys on both sides of the tracks, man, but y'all are still in unison, man. I tip my hat to you guys. You know. Oh man, listen. This is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Big time, big talk, big success right here. You know, Dime Magazine, we out of here. Sure. Yeah.